Good Monday morning. Welcome back to Martin's Aquatics. Let's start the week off with a new video. So we're at the pond, and this video is all about the pond. And a couple of things have been going on. I had blanket weed, which I treated with a product by a company called TAP, T-A-P. I think it was called No More Blanket Weed or something like that. Well, that hasn't worked. It's just over 2 weeks since I treated with that, and I've still got blanket weed on the sides of the pond. It did kill it back initially, but it grew back very quickly, and that's not been my experience with some other products I've used. So I have ordered some Colombo Alkacin, which has worked very well for me in the past. Hopefully that will be here tomorrow, and we can get rid of this blanket weed once and for all. So that's the blanket weed update. Now, I also treated with some acroflavin, Cottony Koi Medic. That was for 2 fish that had bacterial issues and 2 fish that had fungus. Now, the 2 fish that had the bacterial issues are totally cleared up, so they are good. That was the Tancho and the Shiro at Surrey. So those are both looking great now. No sign of any redness on them now. But I also had 2 fish with a touch of fungus. The Aragoki Chagoi had some on his mouth, or hers, and the normal Chagoi had some on the tail. Well, the medication sort of knocked it back about 90%, but didn't fully get rid of the fungus, so I put in Friday, I believe it was, a second treatment of that. So the water is currently medicated with acroflavin. See if we can just get rid of that fungus once and for all. So they were the treatment updates. Other updates, I think my UV bulb needs replacing. I've not got crystal clear water. I can see the bottom of the pond, but not like I normally can, so I think that's a sign that the UV is starting to struggle, and I probably need to get a new bulb this week. I cleaned the Nexus out one day last week. I think it was probably Monday last week, and I forgot to reset the air. So I'd had it running for about 3 days with air bubbling through the easy filter, which is the part that takes out all the muck. And I kind of noticed that the pond was really filthy, and I thought, what is going on? Checked out the Nexus, and that was the cause. It was basically all the mucky water was bypassing the media that was supposed to take it out. And for about 3 days last week, my Nexus wasn't filtering as it should do. But what I've done to remedy that is I turned the pump flow up a fair bit. So I think I've got it running at about 1600 litres per hour now. And obviously had the Nexus set correctly. And I've done 2 quick cleans of the Nexus a couple of days apart, and that's really improved the water quality greatly. So the water is pretty clear, it's just a bit murky because the UV is not working as it should, and it is overcast today, to be fair, so that also affects how well you can see into the water. But there's fish on the bottom that you can see now on the camera, so it's not like it's terribly murky. So that'll be my plan for this week, is to treat with Alkazin and then to put a new UV bulb in the UV. So that's all the updates. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in one of my next ones, which might be another short.